Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Boxing King Media in association with SaveMoreMoney.com. I just said to you, Curtis, a few moments ago, I've gone from Riyadh with the Gypsy King to the next king out here in Hull Town Hall. What a debut from your guy.
Yeah, really happy. You know, for someone, that was his third time he's ever been in a boxing ring. And to show the discipline he showed, stuck to the game plan, kept behind that long jab. You know, he's an 18-year-old boy that was in against a 22-stone man tonight. So it was a difficult task for him, but I thought he boxed really well.
I wanted to be here at the start of his journey because I've seen the stuff he put up about him online. I've got to ask you, Adrian, yourself, you know, what kind of emotions are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling all right, yeah. Gonna obviously have to watch it back, see how I did. But yeah, I'm feeling good.
I was watching you warm up. You didn't seem like somebody who was nervous, and you didn't strike me as an 18-year-old either. So, what was going through your mind? You must have felt something.
Yeah, I was. You know, you feel the little buzz in here. But I knew confidence was backed up by my training, and so yeah, I knew I was ready. Just a little buzz, you know, is what it is.
Curtis, he seems like too nice to be fighting. To be fair, I'd be expecting 18 years old, a big fighting grown men like that. You'd be expecting a bit more of somebody a bit more street, but he's not.
No, he's not. He's the nicest guy ever. You know, really good kid. Really dedicated, works really hard, and honestly, I believe Adrian's got potential to be the heavyweight champion of the world one day. You know, in 5 years' time, he'll still be a baby at 23 years of age, and I just think what is he going to be then? You know, obviously right now, it's about bringing him on slowly, getting him the right fights at the right times, but I think the future's so bright for this kid.
It definitely is. It's worth mentioning that I don't want to go into it too deep, but your journey started as, you know, somebody going into his school when he's 14 years old, just showing him how to do the pads, and 4 or 5 years on, you sat here as his coach, manager, for his debut.
I mean, when I first met Adrian, the journey was nothing about boxing. I got a call off one of my friends to ask me if I could go and mentor this kid that was having a little bit of a difficult time, and that kid ended up being Adrian. And since then, we've kind of. My main job to start off with was just to be there for him, be a friend, and then he found out I did a little bit of boxing and asked me to bring the pads in one day, and we started off from there really. And it's great when I watch back at a lot of the old footage to see how, I mean this in a nice way, but how raw and how bad he was. To see him 4 years later making his professional debut, I couldn't be any prouder of him.
You look very fluent out there. The way you was using the jab, you'd think you'd had like 5 or 6 fights already. Is that something Curtis been drilling into you from day one?
Yeah, drilling the jab. Been watching a lot of Lennox Lewis, all those type of people, getting the perfect jab. The perfect jab makes everything a lot easier, I believe. So.
Tell me about your ring walk. You chose Welcome to Jamrock. You only get one debut. You chose Welcome to Jamrock. Why?
Yeah, well, just wanted to tell the people. Welcome the Jamaicans here. Welcome to Jamrock.
Just tell us a little bit about your roots. I know you're born in Jamaica. You came here when you were about 5, 6 years old. Do you still visit from Kingston?
Yeah. I went started this year and 2 years ago. But before that, I hadn't been. I came to England at 5, and before that, I hadn't been since I was 15, I think. So once I went there, I realised how everyone was living. Came back, I realised I need to do something about my family situation and. Hopefully make it, you know.
Like I just said there, the scariest thing is Curtis. He's 18, he's not even 19 yet, so he's just literally a young buck. But he fought a guy there who, I don't know how old he is, 30 odd years old, big, you know, it'd be fair to call him big fat bloke, but he could take a shot.
Yeah, strong boy. Yeah, he's 22 stone. Adrian weighed in at 16 stone 8 tonight. So like he's a big strong man, and he took some good shots in there, and he was a tough man. And I thought for a debut, he was a perfect opponent for Adrian, because what Adrian needs is time in the ring. Like I said, he's had 2 amateur fights, so them 4 rounds today were good. He had to excuse me. He had to get his second wind in there as well, which was great. So, you know, rather than going out and blowing someone out in one round. I wanted someone where he could get a good 4 solid rounds, and he certainly got that tonight. So fair play to his opponent. He was a strong boy. Like I said, Adrian's a baby. You know, he's still not grown into his man body yet. You know, this kid's going to be a special talent, and I'm just hoping everyone in Hull, everyone in Beverley, everyone in East Yorkshire can get behind him. So I think we've got a real talent on our hands here.
Definitely back that up. I was very, very impressed for for such a young guy to go out and do that with and show no nerves as well. One of the things you're going to have to be aware, I'm sure Curtis will tell you, is about the people online who you'll have people telling you tonight, oh, you can't punch, or that guy was overweight, and you know what I mean. Are you prepared for all that? You aware of all that?
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I've seen it many times with like Anthony Joshua and so on. I've seen it, you know what I mean. So I'm ready. So yeah.
You're saying he's ready for the hate. Curtis, I know you're not shy of replying to people online, so are you prepared him for all that? Because he's going to get a lot, especially now that he's linked to you.
Yeah, well, listen, if you look at online, you know, Muhammad Ali was rubbish, Joe Frazier was rubbish, George Foreman was rubbish, Lennox Lewis is rubbish, Anthony Joshua is rubbish, now Tyson Fury is rubbish, so Adrian can just stick his name on that list. It is what it is. You know, you're always going to be rubbish in the eyes of a lot of people. That's just how it is. So yeah, Adrian's in good company.
Well, like I said, I was very impressed, Adrian. Have you got socials or looking for you on Instagram earlier? Have you got an Instagram account?
Yeah, I've got an Instagram account, Adrian_King189. Twitter is
Adrian the Next King, I think.
Yeah, Adrian the Next King, I believe. Yeah, 16 is it? Something like that. Yeah.
Well, that was impressive. I think the hardest part of this game is going to be getting opponents, I'm assuming, because at heavyweight, I'm sure Curtis has told you, it ain't cheap getting heavyweights. So, you know, who's backing him and what's the next plan?
Well, Steve Wood's his manager, and the main reason I took Adrian to Steve Wood was because Steve does a lot of shows, and Steve was willing to invest in Adrian. He's going to get him out 5 times a year. Obviously, Adrian today sold £8,000 worth of tickets, so he's done a lot of tickets. But he's in his hometown, so when we go around and he's fighting in Manchester or London or wherever, he's not going to sell them tickets, so he's going to need someone to be behind him, and Steve Wood's given us that platform and opportunity, so really, really grateful for Steve for that. And Steve said he's never had a big heavyweight before, so I think he's just as excited as I am about what this kid can do.
Definitely. So, and just finish with yourself, Adrian. What do you do outside boxing? Have you got a job? Are you doing anything other than just training?
No. Finished college about the start of this year, I think, something like that, and I've just been training ever since, two times a day, you know, just, yeah, that's it really.
As well as the hate, you also get a lot of people who will be wanting to jump on and cling on with you right now as well, from the ladies to the lads. You prepared for all that as well?
Yeah. Obviously, I appreciate it, but I've got to stay focused on what I'm doing here. So yeah, there'll be no ladies.
Well, you say no ladies. Curtis, let you sign out with the last words.
I just want to thank you for coming down, you know, to come down and support a kid who's had 2 amateur fights, you know, got no experience, and I reached out for you to come down and give him a shout and support him. Last week you were, like I said, away with the Gypsy King, and this week you've come down to Hull to support Adrian, so a big thank you to you. We really, really appreciate it. And yeah, watch out for this kid, get behind him. Like I said, I say what I mean. I believe Adrian one day will be the heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, I wish you all the best. Like I said, it's my pleasure. I've known you for 15 odd years, so it's the least I could do. We may have sparred, yeah.
Yeah, I think we have sparred, haven't we? I remember you getting a jab sandwich at one, but I remember it now, actually.
The back of the days with Dave Caldwell, Ryan Rhodes, it was good old days. But yeah, it's nice to see where our journeys collided together. Yeah. So all the best, Curtis, and I look forward to following this young man's journey.
Respect.
Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.